Hello, welcome to a new standard video. Probably the last, probably the last one. Probably the last standard video I will make at least until, well, the next season. Okay, what do we have here? We have the new deck that's trending. That's the word I was looking for. Trending. This is Temur Lands, whatever you want to call it. So the inception idea for this deck was the Sultai version by CFTSOC, which I believe means comboing for the sake of comboing. So it's CFTSOC. So they won the 100k GP whatever in Chicago with a Sultai version. It was, well, in its infancy, but the main engine of the deck is Aftermath Analyst, which is a new card from Worldsoul Minor, Nissa, which is a wonderful card from some set, March of the Machines, right? This is March of the Machines, I think so. And the Fetch Lands from New Capena, which they are weird. So they are basically Fetch Lands, right? They are faster to use because they enter and they just get sacrificed. So this is very arena friendly, even magical lane friendly. The idea is you put a bunch of these into your graveyard, then with the Aftermath Analyst you return them all, and you keep going, right? Nissa makes so every fetch land gives you 2 mana, and Nissa plus Aftermath Analyst is a lot of mana. What this deck does, and I think that's a lot better than the other one, is that once you have ramped, you just kind of win. You don't need to combo for infinite or anything. So how do we win? We win with either Worldsoul's Rage to your face, or with Doppelgang, copying a bunch of creatures, whatever. And where do we get the insane amount of mana is with Virtue of Strength. This is a 7 mana enchantment. If you tap a basic land for mana, it produces 3 times as much of that mana. So I've been playing this deck in arena a bit, and I have timed out sometimes because you generate so much mana that the program cannot handle it. So we will see what happens, because every Virtue adds I don't know how to say this in English, squares, right? Like, so if you have 0 virtues, it's 3 to the power of 0, so you add 1 mana. You have 1 virtue, it's 3 to the power of 1, you add 3 mana. You have 2 virtues, 3 to the power of 2, 9 mana. You have 3 virtues, 3 to the power of 3, you add 27 mana, right? Per land. That's all fine and good. 27 land, like every land you tap is 27 mana, that's a lot, but what if I play Doppelgang? Doppelgang says make X copies of X target permanents. So if I cast this for X equals 5, and one of those permanents is a Virtue, I make 5 copies of the Virtue, plus the one I already had, that's 6. That's 3 to the power of 6, which is a little over 7, I think it's 742 mana or 748 mana. I did calculate that before, but I forgot by the time I made the video. So, you know, we are gonna have fun. Deck is very powerful and it's very hard to interact with without, well, basically counter spells. Because even through removal, sometimes you play a Virtue and do something broken with the mana it generates. It generates so much mana that even if they kill the Virtue on the spot, you just win. Cyborg, interaction for the mirror and control, removals and sweepers, and Tranquil Frillback, which is super versatile. That's it. We're gonna try to have very fun. This is going to be very fun. I promise you, this is a super fun deck. It's not the hardest, I think, but it's really hard to keep track of everything, and there are a lot of cool interactions. I hope we can see them. Let's go. Okay, we found our opponent for round 1 very fast. That's nice, because with standard leagues, you never know. Okay, not the best hand in the world. We will need to draw a bit more mana. I didn't read what Worldsoul's Rage does, but we'll see. So yeah. The lands we have, they are all dry lands, so they allow you to search 3 different colors, but none of them are Temur. So we have lands that are searched for either green or red, blue or green, or blue or red. Those are the combinations we have. Just keep that in mind when playing. We'll play Aftermath Analyst. If they kill it, it's whatever, but we will start filling our graveyard. So even relevant for this, like I can play this for X whatever and then put lands from my graveyard. So it's actually like getting my analyst killed is not the end of the world. That's what I want to say here. Also, we mentioned the Virtue being this great enchantment, but also has a sorcery that returns creatures and lands. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually going to try to get a land here. Let's see if this resolves. This doesn't resolve. It's fine. They don't play that many counterspells. Like I could have played around that by playing my mountain first, and then I'm not going forward. If this is a Sheldred is one of the most annoying cards to deal with for our deck because we don't really have good answers for it. We have to use a nil time explosion, which is draw 2, discard 2, and you deal damage equal to the higher mana cost of whatever you have discarded. Well, when you are talking about Sheldred, you are basically talking about discarding as one of the virtues, or you are not killing the Sheldred. You know, that's not the easiest. You wanna play another analyst, if it gets killed, it's fine. Let's turn it with. Ooh, okay, now you start to get into trouble if you mill, if you're unlucky with how you mill, right? So now there's a Shigeki here, which is the way of returning stuff. So between Shigeki and Virtue, right, you can go like return one or the other. So we're having some problems here by not finding blue lands, but we'll see. As long as our opponent doesn't have a bunch of counterspells, it's fine. They usually play between 2 or 3 counterspells total in the whole deck, in the whole main deck. Sorry. So it's not like, oh, they are leaving 6 mana up, they have 3 counters, right? Like, they may have one here, and it will suck if they do. But if they don't, this resolves, and we put 3 lands from our graveyard into play. They could kill it in response. Or Earth-type Resurrected. That counts as a counterspell? Oh, we found the blue mana, that's what I wanted. Okay. Down to 8. Geeks is a problem because they are drawing extra cards and that's annoying and hard to beat. Let's see if this works. If they have found a counterspell, well, this is going to be hard. But as I mentioned, they play very little counterspell. Everybody plays very little counterspells in standard. Like between 2 or 3 in the main deck, and that's it. Yeah, I would like to discard a Memory Deluge and a Fallaji, I think. Deal 4 to all everything. And I want to play the Analyst or Tawara. Okay, fine. Your go. You can replay that. Keep attacking. That's not bad. One thing that's pretty interesting about this deck is how much life you gain, like incidental life, because these things gain 1 life, right? So it gets a point where you are getting back 4 of those, 5 of those with the Analyst, and suddenly it's like, okay, I activate and I get 5 life, 6 life. That's pretty cool. And now we are in trouble. We're in trouble because of Earth. Yeah, Earth is going to be a problem. We'll try to do this, and I think we will die. So like we're technically not dead, right? We can block. Let's try to do that. This game our opponent had a couple key counter spells on disruption. So we had to play a two analysts. So our hand wasn't the greatest. But when I'm trying out a deck, I keep every hand. Of course, like no land or whatever I will not keep, but aside from that I will keep every hand. Okay, they try to kill our analyst, we will activate in response and gain some life. Well, I'm Mastermind, are we dead now? We may be dead. So as I mentioned, not every land gets every type, so try to be conscious of what you are getting. This should be able to get another blue, and this will get the other red or forest. Yeah, we're at 9, and this is Salty 9. Ah, shit. Okay. We had the win next turn, I think. Fight between Galvanic Iteration and Worldsoul's Rage. But this was Salty. This is one of the hardest matchups because they play some counter spells, and also they have a lot more pressure than Esper. So blue black, blue black, blue black. How do we beat blue black? One the Lithomantic Barrages, which I'm not sure, but they're just efficient, I guess. And the Shiver makes sense. We don't want the big spell or the Shigeki. One Rage and one Nissa. So this is how I've been told to sideboard by European regional championship winner Adrianinho. So let's do what he says. I understand the idea is just to get some interaction so we can stop them, and the other cards is just literally like one of each card of the combo. Oh, we haven't talked about echoing deeps, but basically the idea with that card is it's another one of these, but sometimes from time to time you will want to have a, I will say it, an untapped land. For example, this can be our fourth land untapped, but it can also be just another Brokers Hideout or any of those if I need it. And I want to Lithomantic Barrage now. This also kills the bat, right? Even if it's not blue. Since we have the Nissa and the Echoing's Deep, I'm fine waiting. Usually you need at least 2 green and 2 blue, and only 1 red. For Cyborg, we have more red cards, so maybe we'll need more red stuff, but not really. I may kill that thing because it exiles Arabias, right? Yeah, so I would not like that. Lathab is very good. Now it depends on what they do. Usually Nissa plus Fetchland is a good way to go because you get immediate value, whether it's by drawing another Nissa or by drawing an elf. And we only have 2 elves in the deck, which are Nissa and the other guy, right? This smells like a counterspell. No. Okay. Now they have to take the ill-time explosion, I guess, because they don't know we have this one. I will copy or I have another blue, I think. And we'll add green, get island, and add another green trigger, find analyst. Yeah. The deck doesn't need Nissa, but when you have the Nissa in play, it's just a lot better. You just work faster, better, stronger, whatever. So now they kind of have to deal with our board, and if they don't, we will do some nasty stuff. They can use between Earthtie and Tishana's Tidebinder. They have a lot of ways of stopping our triggers, which is not the greatest for us. That's why I'm not going to do it now, of course. I will get a mountain, I think. Activate and get a green here. Since we have got another analyst, I will just play it. and in their upkeep I will activate my Aftermath Analyst. If they have an Airtie, that's fine. The thing here is like, I don't want to activate to get a million Nissa triggers. I like the Nissa triggers, but I just want to get lands into play. When I have... You have 16 lands that add mana, plus the coin dips, 17. When you have 17 lands in play, you can win the game. Without Nissa, it doesn't matter. So that's the difference between this version and the older one. And now they're going to try to kill my Nissa, I imagine. I will do this in response, because now I can add all the mana. This enters, but you can choose one of these cards, like if it was in the graveyard. So now it's a Brokers Hideout copy. It's very fun. Ordering these triggers is a bit intensive, but the good thing of doing it in Magic Online or Arena is that you can see everything very, very clearly. Why did this stop? I don't understand. Because now we have enough mana to use the Analyst. Okay, I see. Yeah. So now, basically, we have to keep track of how many lands we have left. I think there are enough. We should probably activate the second Analyst. Maybe not. I think so. Should be like, we can count. There's, as I mentioned, 16 lands. You see, so if we do this main phase, that's a lot, right? Triggers and a lot of... Look at all this mana. It gets to a point where you don't really get all that mana because you don't have the lands, so it's not double triggers. You just get the mana equal to the amount of actual lands you put into play. Yeah, so now I will activate the other one and get the... like 1, 2... Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's one more forest and one more mountain. That's fine. We'll get those into play and also just get the coin dips here. Having drawn 3 basics is not the greatest thing in the world, but it's fine. I just want the life and the extra lands in play without risking for Tishana's Tidebinder or anything. So now we have a lot of lands in play and a lot of good spells to draw. I'm scared that we have taken out the Shigeki and the Doppelgang. I really like those cards. I think the very little amount of play I have made, those cards were amazing. Okay, they are going to draw a bunch, so we have like one card to interact in our hand, right? We have drawn a lot of lands. We do play 30 lands, so literally half of our deck is lands. You take like the 16 basics, you take them out very fast, and that's cool. If this is another bat, it's going to be rough. It's a random creature like Alathaf, it's fine. Okay, best top deck something. Yeah, that counts. That counts. This for 1. Put this into play. Okay. That was a great draw. We do have a lot of great draws. Yeah, I want to use the ability, discarding these 2, kill everything, and now before they can untap, I will do the retro on this. Get the Virtue. Yeah. Like, how are they winning now, right? We have a million mana. We'll get the Virtue and an ill-time explosion, so even if they play a bunch of stuff, I will kill them again. So it's like, you just kill everything, at some point you get infinite mana and you win. So I will respect how Adri told me to cyber, but I think I like the Doppelgang and the Shigeki a lot more than he does. It's true that you don't really need them, but I like them a lot. So yeah, I did top deck a removal there, but as I was mentioning, most of our deck is removal spells and lands. So it's really cool that the kill condition is a fireball, that's also a removal. What I don't love is that it adds as like it adds as a removal, that's great, but if you don't have the Shigeki, there's no way you're getting them back. That's what really scares me. Here I'm not going to do anything because if I fill the graveyard, they will start making clues with this thing, and I don't like that. So when you have multiple analysts and you are filling removal spells, like you can play them, right? And at some point they kill one, but then you just get the other one. Doesn't always work that way, but they are incentivized to take the Worldsoul rate. Yeah. Yep. Can I draw Lithomantic Barrage? Please. Yes, I can. I want to kill that guy, the others are fine. Okay, we found a couple of lands and the fourth analyst, wow. So yeah, answering the analyst with removal, it's just medium. Because at some point I will have 6 mana, and the second or third analyst will go. It's enough, right? Like you don't need to get the activation out of everyone. If you do it, it's better, but if they don't kill it here, I will be very happy, of course. So I'm not saying, hey, kill my analyst, I don't care. Like, if you don't kill it, it's better for me. If you stifle the trigger with a Tishana, it's fine. That's more annoying, actually. Because I've spent my mana, right? This is interesting. So I try to ramp, I think so. I'm going to take this opportunity to get a couple of lands into play. Oh, that was wrong. I should have taken the Mundane. So yeah, pay attention because we have the deal 5 to everything, and that's red. So yeah. The reason I did that is now the next Aftermath Analyst I play, I can play and activate and start ramping like that, which is pretty cool. Also, I can play an Aftermath Analyst and play Memory Deluge rather than activating if I want, because well, threat of activation. Drawing. Oh, interesting. Not very easy to counter an analyst also. Either. Also either. Okay. Okay. Drawing a fetch land would be fine. Oh, or a sweeper. That's fine, I think. If I kill this, I'm in a very good spot, right? Wait. One. This is 6. Missing one. We'll do this, so I basically tap out. Get these 2 lands into play. Yeah. So it's very annoying not killing the bats, but at some point we'll find a sweeper. Kill it with that. Kill them with that. That Lathaf. So there's already been 2 times we have brought back stuff from our graveyard. So that's 2 lands Lathaf stole from us. So yeah, Lathaf is very annoying. In general, like selling your graveyard preemptively, like the Lathaf did, is very powerful versus us. Also, yeah, when your opponent is attacking with 1/1s like they are doing, the incidental life we gain just really adds up. We're starting to not have a lot of lands left. They are not going to mill us, right? Like that would be, well, that would play into our plans, I guess. No, they're milling themselves, of course. Okay. Playing the first one of these, getting a trigger. Playing the second one of these, getting another trigger. So this deck wouldn't be a thing without the Memory Deluge, I think. The Deluge just makes it just really makes a difference. I will copy a swamp, I think. 10, 11. No, I can still copy one of these. I can copy the Cabaretti, take the 2 mountains I have left in my deck. Yeah, that's fine. Mountain, forest, island, something like that. Yeah. So we still have 3 more lands. So now any top deck is just a win. Any good top deck, of course. That's more or less what qualifies as a good top deck, right? That it wins the game. Because we have 30 cards left, right? But this is... No, we're still like half lands. Usually, if you have like 6 or 7 fetch lands here, plus already the 16 lands here, like, hey, there's only 10 lands more in my graveyard, in my deck or something. So the odds are favorable there. We need a sweeper, we have 1 in our graveyard, and that's it. So we have 4 sweepers in our deck, and we already have a Galvanic Iteration in the graveyard, so that's pretty cool too, because you go Galvanic Iteration sweeper. I mean, they can counter, they have 2 counter spells, that works, but if not, they're done. We didn't hit any Memory Deluge, which is kind of sad, because, well, that's how you get through, right? Through this, like, you mill yourself, then you find the Deluge, you draw extra cards with all the extra mana, and at some point you find the kill. Also, there's one Worldsoul right here, and the other one is here, keeping that in mind. You're activating the land again, and I have to block it because I will die if I don't block it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically 2 and 4, 6 and 4, 10. So technically not dead, but probably fine blocking, right? I need to draw something. And yeah, we still have 5 life. If I draw a sweeper here, I'm going to die, right? I'm going to draw a land and that's it. We top decked last turn, I'm not going to top deck now. Okay, so that was a bit unlucky, I think. The 2 bats were very good. We didn't find anyway. Yeah, they just pressure us and we died. I don't love the way we sideboard here. I think we bring too much removal, but maybe it's necessary. I don't know. Still learning, probably could have played it better, but I don't know. Okay, let's see now. Sure, perfectly serviceable hand. I never know, right? Should I play the Nissa on curve? Should I wait? I think I could play it on curve. Make my opponent have to kill everything I play. Maybe not, maybe I'm supposed to just use the Aftermath Analyst. Okay, if this is mono red, I'm playing the Aftermath Analyst as a blocker. I'm just trading as much as I can. This seems like a hard matchup. Because we are really interacting through the sweepers, and, well, maybe sweepers are not the best versus mono red, right? Nissa is a 3-3 at least, that's big. Lightning Strike exists in the format, for those of you not familiar. I have a screenshot I made the other day on Arena. That would make for a killer thumbnail. I hope we get to do something like that in this video. Because if not, it's going to be like the bad movies, right? When I'm telling you about something cool instead of showing you, that really sucks. Looking at you, Star Wars. Okay, so everything is dead, but it's not so bad. We are taking, like, if we are trading, if they are spending their mana on killing our stuff, we are very happy, of course. Okay, I will just deluge here. I need to find a sweeper. Okay, Nissa plus Courtyard is good. Hola. Nissa. Right, yeah. They may have an lightning strike, but as I mentioned, fine by me. Green mana there. And yeah, always remember, you gain a life. Whenever you do this stuff, you gain life. Nissa, not the greatest. I really wanted an Aftermath Analyst there. But it's fine, we can block. I will block, totally, if they want to go like Feldon plus another thing or something. Okay, another one of those. They found a Sokenthan they can play. Awesome. They have a lot of removal. Like a lot. So Nissa. Wow, the all border one is so beautiful. I should buy them. I'm probably playing this deck in my next RCQ. It's going to be the last 2 RCQs of the season this weekend. Yeah, if you are one of my opponents this weekend and you know I'm playing this because you heard it in this video, well, thanks for watching. But it would be also nice if now you tell me, hey, I played this. Oh my goodness, we are dying. I think we are dying. Right? Because my Nissa dies again. Can I get a sweeper? Probably not enough. How many? We have Maestros Theater, Cabaretti. So Nissa 3 mana. Play Nissa. Have 3 mana left. This takes me up to 5, so that's not enough. I'm missing 1 mana. So I have to go like Brokers Hideout. We have a plan. It's not a great plan, but it's a plan. Which involves hitting triple lands here. Oh! We hit 2. Well, I mean, and the forest, but I meant triple of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 life. We're at 11. This deck. Truly. Listen to me. This deck is insane. It does some very powerful stuff. So we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can beat this. We can easily beat this. See? All the triggers. Trigger. So how I choose usually is like never take the last one, right? If you are choosing between 1 or 2, just take the one that has more. Yeah, these are the last lands in our deck. That's kind of problematic. We're running low now. Okay. So right now, Aftermath Analyst is mana neutral, which is very interesting. With Nissa. It's not mana neutral, sorry, it's -1 mana to do the whole analyst thing. Unless we hit here 1 or 2 lands. If we hit 2 lands, oh my goodness. Now we are adding mana, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it took us 6 mana, no, 2 to play, 4 to activate, and now it's giving us extra mana. It's more important to have this in play or to have an extra land. I think extra land is more important. Sorry, extra life. Extra life is more important. Now, also having it in the graveyard means that if we draw another analyst with the Nissa, which we may, there's 50-50. We have 1 Nissa and 1 analyst left in the deck. So literally 50-50 chance what we draw. But the most important part here is the life we are gaining. How slow? How slow is this? Yeah. As you see, our deck is very small right now. They gave up. They got bored. I think we are winning from here because we have a lot of mana. We have the Deluge. We're gaining a bunch of life. Also, did the Nissa trigger miss? Or something? Am I missing something? Wait, let me reread the log. So when it triggered for the second time, did you find the human scout? Is that a thing you can find? Finds. Oh, we have no more here, right? So that's why it didn't find. We have 1, 2. Oh, the 4 analysts are here. All the Nissas are here. Okay, I don't know how to count. That's my problem. That I don't know how to count. But still, we were very fine, right? We're going to have like still this does not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 mana plus 7 here, so that's 14 mana. We could play up to 2 Memory Deluges. We just need one Memory Deluge is going to see 7 cards. We are going to look at all of these. We are going to be fine. Okay, how to cyber versus this. Not this. What is that? Oh yeah, that's from a thumbnail I was making. Fun. Okay, Temur Lands, how to cyber versus Monored. My Vengeances and Frillbacks. Okay, makes sense. This is 2 mana, instant speed, deal damage. We are taking out the Shigeki, the Doppelgang as usual, a couple of Deluge, which kind of makes sense, and the Iteration. It's the first time I see Adri take out the Iterations. I don't love it. It's true that when so you need to deal 20 damage with the Fireball. It's easier with Iteration, right? Okay. I love this. Like you play this, get a forest, then you get it back, and you have an extra land. It's when you had to, you didn't love to, but you could go like, hey, Eternal Witness, get my fetch land, right? It's the same. Eternal Witness for fetch land. Oh, I like that one. No, this one. This one feels the more neutral. It was very orange, right? So less orange now. Less orange. We're on the draw, but we have some good stuff here, including Fallaji Archaeologist and Aftermath Analyst as blockers. I like this, like I find it very fun and I find it very good. I know we lost round 1, but it's also it's a trap. But when you win, oh my goodness, you feel like the smartest person alive, right? You're just doing broken stuff all over. Should I play Fallaji here? Yeah, I think so. It's a good blocker. This is Riveteers is Jan, right? Yeah. Wow, we even found a thing. So this is a 2 for 1. That's what we call value. We as a collective. Squee, but no land drop. Sure, we can beat that. Let me get the mountain and play another Fallaji. Wow, and hitting all the time. We are blessed by the magic gods. We haven't yet cast a virtue, but I hope we get. Our opponent doesn't seem to appreciate fun, and they didn't let us do fun stuff. I hope we will get to do some fun stuff now. I really want to kill that thingy, so Ill-Time Explosion it is. It's a great name. Yes, I want to use Starting this and this. This card is so cool. And sometimes you just draw 2 for 4 mana. It's a bad divination. But bad divination is still great. Okay, gonna kill that guy. For the full amount. I find paying X costs is much easier on Magic Online than on Arena. I don't know if you guys agree. You don't have to. I'm right already. Forest Outlook. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to resolve the Virtue and see if they let us have some fun. Fun for who? Huh? Fun for whom? Who or whom? Oh my goodness. Worldsoul. We're only at 10. Maybe resolving the Virtue shouldn't be high in my priority list. It's so much fun again. That's what I do. Am I dying? I don't think I'm dying. Let me do one thing. Let me get this because it's free. So we get 1 extra life here. That's something, right? We are at 8. Can we die from 8? Yeah, we can. Of course we can. It should be trivial to die from 8. You know, maybe playing the Virtue, not the best idea. So just play this. Okay, we hit another fetch land. This should be enough. This should be enough to not die. Also, playing the Virtue with more lands, like you don't need to play Virtue, say go and then untap. You can play Virtue in the same and win in the same turn. I hope we get to see that. It's easier with Doppelgang, I must say. When you take Doppelgang out of the equation, the deck is just okay. Are we not attacking or anything? What do you have? What can Mono Red have to interact here? Nothing, right? Okay. Let's take a Montarino and a Forest. And some lives. Okay, I'm going to play a bit. Say 7. Okay. That's 7 mana. 3. Every land produces 3 mana. Please, opponent, do not concede. You know, so if I do this, 3 mana. 3 mana. 3 mana. You get the idea. But what if I do this? What happens then? What happens then is that I messed up. So now, every land is 9 mana. We play a Nissa. We play a Maestros Theater. I will add mana with this. Red and red, actually, because I tapped all my mountains. Like, no! Let me have fun. It's fine. It's fine. You can see where this is going, right? So we have a lot of mana. We have lethal with this. Like, we don't need to do anything else. Don't play with your foot. Like, we get the red mana here. That's already 3 and 6, 9. Plus 9, plus 9. You know, it's very easy. So it's like Virtue is like a big ritual. If you play Virtue, it costs 7 mana. If you have 3 more lands, that's already mana positive. Not really, right? Sorry, that was 10 lands. That's almost mana neutral with 4 lands. So at 11 lands, you have 11. So 11, like in basketball. You have 11 lands. You use 7. You have 4 left, but these 4 are 12 mana. So you are plus 1 mana. Plus 1 mana with 11 lands. You get to 16 lands, usually. So 16 lands means you use 7, you have 9 left. 9 lands for 3 mana, that's 27 mana. So you pay 7 mana to add 27. With 27 mana, you can Worldsoul Rage for 25. Or you can Doppelgang for X equals 5. Right? Because it's 27. X equals 8. sorry, X equals 8 because it's 25 mana, so 2 for the cost, 25 for the X. Yeah, and with 8 copies of stuff, you just copy lands and copy the virtue and just win. So this is a slow hand, but it has Kellan, which is my favorite card in the deck, apart from Doppelgang. Both Sultai. I'm a Simic. I'm a Simic enjoyer. Uro de mi vida y de mi corazón. So Kellan is very nice. We are only playing the one because it's the classic, like, if you draw it on your opening hand, it's awesome. At any point from there, it's just not so good. Mainly because it's not actual growth spiral. If it was growth spiral, like draw or explore, draw, play a land, awesome, unbelievable, literally unbeatable. But it's not that. Investigate, so you need to invest more mana in your early turns. That extra mana, well, you don't have it, right? To invest extra mana to draw. So yeah, but the card is very good also, and then sometimes you just play it on 2, like we are going to do now, and then you play it on 3, a 3/4 flyer, start attacking. It's pretty cool. Let's see what I say, right? Like now, I have the lands in my hand because a lot of lands, but I have to invest mana on that clue later. But we are doing very fine. That green is supposed to be our best matchup, hands down, because unlike the blue, I guess red black could be similarly good, because these guys at least can interact with enchantments, right? With the Tranquil Frillback and with the graveyard too, but they have like a lot of removal spell, which is not so great. They don't have the greatest clock in the world, and also it's just really, like, you can really stop the clock with your sweepers. So yeah, you know, it's a decent match. Should I Worldsoul Rage that for 1, get it back, and ramp myself? No, I don't think so. I think this Worldsoul Rage... Oh, maybe I do. So I kind of want to save this for Sheldred, but saving it for Sheldred, it's better if I have more lands in play and I have that other one in hand, I guess. Let's go for blue mana. We don't really have much use for extra red in game 1. So cool. The fact that you can get the land from your graveyard, so cool. This card is awesome. Seen play in Modern, right? In Escape Shift and even in Amulet Titan. Kellan. Some point Kellan will come down. Woohoo, drawing cards? So the problem is now I play Kellan, and they have like 3 removals in hand, right? So they are going to kill it. So should I play? Should I even play it? Maybe not. Maybe the answer is no. But now, I'm going to draw. I want lands. Perfect. Land drops make me happy. You just don't really want to miss a land drop with this deck ever. Ooh, Virtue? Virtue. This is awesome for multiple reasons. But most importantly, you don't want Virtue in your hand. So you play it, you go on an adventure. It's on an adventure. So how are they interacting with this Virtue? They are not. I could play it, leave it in play, but they have the Worldsoul, the Tranquil Frillback, awesome card that I do not own in paper. Not only do I not own it in paper, no shop in Madrid seems to have a stock of it. Wow, Geeks Command? Chef's Kiss. Can we draw up one of our rampy guys? I should block, right? It tramples anyway, so... You gain some life. Congratulations, opponent. Now they have a bat, right? That's what they did, they got a bat. If I play this, then I have 5 mana. So I can play this for 3, which is not enough. You know what? I'm just going to kill this thing for the whole amount. Rampy, ramp. And play all of the lands from my graveyard. It's pretty cool that your win condition also acts as an enabler, right? That's what makes these decks so good. Now we are at 12 mana. As we have mentioned, that's already we are already generating mana when we play the Virtue. I hope to get to do that. Exactly that. Play my Virtue. And we'll take islands. We are very low on islands. Only we didn't find any Maestros Theater. You know, so since the lands, the drawings are similar, the arts are similar, so they're kind of hard to recognize in paper, right? Like you draw it and it's like, this one searches for a forest, whatever. What I'm going to do is probably I'm going to take the perfect side and I'm going to write blue, green, red, green, whatever, right? Like in very big letters. I think that's going to be what I'm going to do. If they take Nissa here, it makes no sense. Nissa does, this is because people don't understand the deck. It's so fun to play a deck when people still don't know how it works. Because Nissa was fundamental for the other version, right? For the Sultai version that really had to combo off to win. But Nissa doesn't matter here for us. Okay, now we have a bunch of mana. Let's play this. No, I don't want to draw after. I just want mana. Okay. We'll play this guy. Yeah, no need to do anything here. So Tranquil Frillback would be annoying, mainly because it will destroy this and exile our graveyard. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Huh. Fine. I think that's fine. That's a choice, my friend. So for 4 mana we return 1 thing, for 6 mana we return 2 things. We have conveniently 6 mana. For the Show Tower Kellan, yeah. If there's no Tranquil Frillback, we are winning the game. Next turn. Just that I really wanted a Doppelgang. I could go for a Gusto. Try to get a Doppelgang. That could happen. You want me to do that, I want myself to do that, so let's go like this. We all want a Doppelgang, right? Why wouldn't we want a Doppelgang? I can win without Worldsoul rates, but I don't care. Oh! Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let me get a screenshot. No! Shit! Now I killed that, so I cannot make like 20 copies of the bats. Rookie mistake. Okay. Not this. How much mana is this? See, this is so hard. Oh, here you choose the targets first. Wow, that's awesome. Oh my god, I'm gonna break Magic Online. My opponent lets me. No! The emotional distress these opponents are causing me? It's insane. Just F6, go get a sandwich. Let me do my thing. Okay, how much mana do we have here? 10 plus 15, that's 25. We have 38 mana. Minus 2 for the mana cost, that's 36 mana. 36 mana divided by 3, it's 12. 12. So we were going to target 12 things. I think we're targeting too many. Yeah, so like we get the Virtue and we get a bunch of lands and then we also rates. The thing is, you know, I know what's happening. They thought we were paying for the Worldsoul rates mana or something. See, I shouldn't have killed the bats. That was my mistake, killing the bats. I should have copied the bats and make 16 bats, 24 bats. Yeah, that would have been awesome. Okay, let's check the sideboard. The Reno guide. Two Tishanas, interesting. To counter the Tranquil Frillback, I guess. Stop taking out my Doppelgang. I hate how this sideboard is made. It's made by a person that hates, like, Shigeki and Doppelgang are how I win every single game. I'm not taking them out. I'm ignoring. I'm choosing to ignore this. I'm going to take out the Fallaji. I'm going to take. I love Kellan, but this is not the matchup for Kellan. This is a matchup for Doppelgang. How is this not the matchup for Doppelgang? Actually, Doppelgang is there really for the mirror. Like, you really need them versus Domain, I think. That's the one. Versus Domain. Because, like, Domain presents real threats, and sometimes it's hard to go Virtue plus something. Because of all the leyline bindings or whatever. And Doppelgang is just so fun. Maybe it's not needed. Okay, keeping. So it is true that our opponent is going to bring in like 4 Duresses, whatever. So Kellan would be a lot better for sideboard than Doppelgang. But the Shigeki is a creature. How are they interacting with that thing? They are not, ever. Let's. So this is going to be our second blue. This is going to be our first red. Also, which lands, let me know in the comments below, which lands would you play with this deck? I know mine, I'm going to play unglued lands, but which ones would you play? Listener? No, tell me, I want to know, what's your taste in basics and whatnot. I like it. But yeah, I like the Angin ones, are the ones, they are the ones I have here, I quite like them. But unglued just have like some special place in my heart. I don't know why exactly. There's no specific reason. It's just like I like them. That's it. That's it. That's the whole story. I hope you liked it. I think like I heard somebody talk about them when I was a kid, and they were like, "Oh, these are so cool," and it's like, "Oh, they're pretty cool," you know. Like them quite a lot. So if now they go Frillback, like Forest Frillback, exile your graveyard, that would be annoying. But then I will go Real-Time Explosion, kill everything. So, you know, it's annoying, but how annoying, really? Also, I can just wait. I don't really need to kill the board yet. Just I don't want the map tokens to make this into an X6 that I cannot kill. That would be annoying. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, I would like to discard this and this. So I kill everything. So yeah, we are not ramping per se. Ooh. Mummies in the house. Ooh, 5/6 mummies in the house. Ooh. Sheldred is, non-ironically, one of the biggest problems for this deck. And nobody plays Sheldred. People are cutting Sheldreds from their deck. It's insane to me. Sheldred is legit a big problem. So please do not cut Sheldreds from your deck. The reason it's a problem is like dealing 5, and in this case dealing 6. That's so rough. And it's not like you could play any easy answer for it, right? There's no unholy hit in this format. Now if they take the rage, we're in big trouble. If they don't kill the analyst, we have some time. We have a lot. The analyst is going to buy us a lot of time. But if they have like a frillback, another frillback, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, I cannot block there. So yeah, solve that big problem. Just play the knight thingy. Okay, that's fine too. Just let me okay, good. They revealed another Dread Knight. Yeah, makes sense that they're sending it to the graveyard. Ill-time explosion. Not really what we want right now. Yeah, we just want to jump block, activate Aftermath Analyst, get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands into play, and then try to find something. Gain 3 extra life. Yeah, that's what we do. The deck is very linear. Very linear. Like, inconsistent. Kinda does the same thing all the time. So like, if your opponent, you are fast. If your opponent is not interacting with you, you are fast. Just not as fast when they are like killing your stuff, and it's so weird how you run with the Aftermath Analyst. You have one swamp, one mountain left, and then we're going to get blue here and green. It's fine. So yeah, now we want to kill Soldier with an ill-time explosion. We have to take 4 to do it. Kind of sucks. It's probably fine though. They don't have much. I have 2 cards left. Just play another 2 creatures. I can kill, please. See, how is the Shigeki not a good card to have? Like now we top deck it. We have. Oh, okay, that's very good for us. I think we are fine. I think we are very fine. What happens if I just copy this? Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I can do it for 3. You know what? I have 11 mana. Let's not be greedy. Let's kill everything. They will get to draw with the Dread Knights, which sucks. But later we'll have time to use our Deluge and everything. I want to use the ability, discarding this and this. So yeah, we're down to 5. The problem is they have Dread Knights that now they can redraw and reuse them. It's very annoying to kill the Dread Knights time and time again. I have 5 basics left in my deck. To be fair, it's not trivial to replay the Dread Knights, right? It's 8 mana for both of them. Lily is fine. We'll discard the raids. Could have done the Doppelgang, maybe, I don't know. We'll do it now. Right? Is that better than Deluge? I think so. Just Doppelgang for a million. 1, 2, 3. This is like super ramping. And I make this new 9 new lands, no? Yeah. And they're untapped, so I can use them for my Memory Deluge from the graveyard. So I could have done like 3 copies of the Preacher, 3 copies of Sheldred 1 dice, and 3 copies of the Mosswood. It would have been fun, I guess. Now we do have a lot of mana. We can easily find a kill here with this Memory Deluge. We don't even need to actually kill, right? Just get another Wrath. Okay, but we found the actual kill, so that's fine. And that's how you win, right? The deck just does stuff that interacts in a very different axis than the rest of the format. Copy this avant, and now I go like this. You see, because of Doppelgang. Doppelgang works. It doubled my mana, effectively. So 14. I don't want to put lands. Double my mana. And if we had more mana, we could have copied something else. If there's a good creature, you copy it. I think Doppelgang is very good. Okay, we keep going. So I'm having fun, but I'm not having as much fun as I could because our opponents are being lame and conceding. I just want to do the big flashy stuff. Also, this on Magic Online that tracks everything for me. Like if this was on paper, oh my god, I would say like please concede, please. So again, if you're watching this and you're going to beat me this weekend, at least the one game I will win. Let me believe me when I say like, hey, you are dead. We'll play the Analyst. It's not the greatest play in history. Okay. Yeah, Esper is really fine. You can suffer. You can suffer. I promise I know how to speak. Seems hard to believe, I know. I promise I know how to speak. I will take the Brokers Hideout here because I expect my Aftermath Analyst to die. So I'm going to go Nissa, Brokers Hideout. Thing is, since their mana sucks, maybe they are going to play one of their good threats. But still, if I take the Mountain, then I only return 2 lands. With the Analyst, it will be like Explosive Vegetation, right? Oh, the Broccolis. I miss the Broccolis. Yeah, it makes sense that they're playing a Raffine here. But I'm fine doing this too. This curve is very nice because now what they kill, it doesn't matter. Right? If I get another Analyst here, doesn't matter what they do. Please, another Analyst. And if I get another Nissa, well, I have the Nissa for when they kill. So, you know, win-win kind of situation. And again, having the Virtue on the Adventure Zone is very, very valuable. Because of the stupid part. We haven't done much of Nissa plus Aftermath Analyst thing. But it's mainly because, well, our opponents have been doing things. Not this one, right? So when Esper has these draws, can't beat anybody. Not us, not anybody. Okay, this was like the greatest draw in the history of mankind. Humankind. Us. Gender neutral kind. Alright. Play the elf. Hit more lands, maybe? Would be nice to hit more lands. Wow, we did hit more lands. We're so good at this game. Especially me. You guys are not so bad, huh? But me? I'm the greatest to ever do it. Yeah. So you play the second analyst before activating the first one for these kind of reasons, right? I think that one is pretty self-explanatory. So the problem is at some point you don't have enough lands in your deck. So Nissa is just you go analyst Nissa, but you don't trigger twice the Nissa because you only have the lands in your graveyard. And when that's happening, well, it's harder. Just going to leave this in the battlefield. They can technically kill it. They play some number of destroy also in deck. It's fine. If they don't kill it, we kind of win when we untap. Well, I don't actually win. I really like MT Remy's song. Anyway, if you don't know them, well, go listen to them. It's only like the most famous person making magic parody songs. Because Jonathan Jones doesn't make magic parody songs, right? He makes actual songs that are related to magic. I'm gonna play the second bit too. I can't. This is so fun. Thanks, opponent, for not conceding. This is beautiful. Okay, we got this. Okay, so now every land I tap adds 27 mana. You see? 27 red. Now, let's copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's break Magic Online, okay? Shall we? I hope our opponent lets us break Magic Online. I don't really care about copying this. How many targets is this? It's only 17 targets? That's it. My friend said, Adri said he had 25. I have done this for 26. I could, doesn't matter, but I could copy this. 20, okay. It's not even all that mana. It's just that we don't really have more permanents. So since we don't have more permanents to copy target, I don't want to target the Aftermath Analyst and deck myself. I could do that because it doesn't matter. It does matter, right? With this hand, I could not win. So, you know, I cannot deck myself. I cannot afford that. Okay, this is the screenshot equity I was looking for. No, sit. Opponent, don't concede. No. No. Come on. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad. Why do I keep playing? Why? What's the point? What's the point? We're going to make 60 virtues. 60 virtues. 60, because it's 20 copies of each one of them. That's 60 virtues. Okay, let me get the calculator out. So 60 virtues plus 3 we already have, that's 63 virtues. So every land would make 3 to the power of 63. That's let me get this. Every land would make I do not believe Magic Online can do this. I think our opponent conceding there was better for both of us. But I don't think Magic Online can handle this thing. Like, the calculation is easy to do, right? Like, my calculator is doing it. But I don't think Magic Online can handle it. How much is this? It's like... So this is 1,000 million... 1,000 million... So technically this is a billion, right? This is what you guys call a billion, which is completely insane that this is a billion. This is what would be like an actual billion. What makes sense, right? It's a million, so a billion. It's not very hard. So this is a billion. This would be a trillion, quadrillion, fifth trillion, I guess is the name. Fifth trillion. So this is 1 to the power of 15, right? Insane. How is this in? Can I get scientific notation for this? That will help. How do I do that? Should I care about the game? No. Yeah, so this is 30 because it's 5 into million, 5th million, I don't know how to call this. So 5 times a million, it's 30, right? 5, 4, 6. So it's 30. It's 1.1 plus 10 to the power of 30. We're going to be the greatest. Our opponent ruined all the fun. I couldn't cyber. I couldn't cyber. Okay, cyber for this should have been 3 Lithomantic Barrage, 1 burn down the house, take out Shigekis, Doppelgang, and explosions. I'm ignoring this. I'm not taking Shigekis and Doppelgangs. No, they don't let me have fun. They don't let me have fun. Oh no, my bad. Sorry. I'm telling Adri about this. Okay, let's play our Aftermath Analyst. This start a lot more competitive from our opponent because last game was ridiculous. Is that a word, right? That's like an actual word you use, or is it like too British? Ridiculous. Apart from, I mean, it's apart from the Harry Potter, like ridiculous. Like people say that. That's ridiculous. Huh? Spanish will say it a lot. I need hydration. Yeah, I will play my Nissa. Something's going to get killed. I assume. This format really needs rest in peace. This deck would really fall to it. The all the Atraxa Reanimator decks will fall to it. You know what we could do? A friend just told me we could open a. You know you can open games by yourself on Magic Online. So you just play against the wall, right? Like you can goldfish a deck in Magic Online. So we could goldfish this deck and try to make a gigantic Doppelgang. See what happens. No, I need a land here. Oh, we're going to die. I guess when we win, it's a lot more exciting than this. So maybe for science, you know the problem I'm thinking about? We don't get that many targets. Like, even if I get all the permanents in my deck on the battlefield, that's not all that many targets. Like, I don't get the 20 or 25 targets. Right? I have 16 lands. That's a couple of virtues. That could be 19 lands. I could target a Nissa. That's 20. I could have 4 of these technically in the battlefield? Oh, come on. Makes sense. We're doing nothing this game. Just playing alone. Quintillion mana. Insane. Is it easy for you to calculate powers? Like 3 square, that's easy, right? 9. 4 square, 16, whatever, that's easy. Oh my god, are we only drawing Cabaretti Courtyards? We're going to die. We're dead already. What on earth? Where are my other lands? But what about like the higher powers, right? Like 3 to the 5, to the power of 5. That's hard, right? For me it's hard. Like I don't have the... It's not like multiplication. You can multiply very easily. 3 times 7 is 21, whatever. You learn that as a kid. But the powers? Like, I was trying to do 3 to the power of 6 before. My partner was like, well, 3 to the power 3 square is like 9, right? So it would be like 9 square, 9 to the third power. Okay, let's say what. This all seemed very good. Taking out the Kellan, I'm taking out one Nissa, taking out one Fallaji, and one explosion. Yeah. We don't need that many sweepers versus Esper. They don't go that wide. And now with the Lithomantic Barrage, it's easier. I'm having a lot of fun doing this video. I hope you are too. Except for the opponents conceding. Let me have fun. Oh, no. Wait. Wrong Nissa. Take out. Now, how much are the Nissas, the all border Nissas? And more importantly, do they have them in any of the stores in my city? So I can pick them up before Saturday. It's Monday afternoon. Well, evening, night. I don't know how to call it. Maybe not. Oh. Okay. Let's play. Sorry, I was having so much fun. This is a perfect hand. Just lands. You just want to play all your lands. Have your opponent duress you and bat you, and you are like land. Also, usually they're going to get to bat on turn 2 or not even duress turn 1 because they don't have untap lands in that deck. So now we can cast this, take it out of the equation, get a mountain here for a possible Lithomantic Barrage. Okay. Lands. We're not ramping, but they're not killing us either. Unless they have Juta now. Juta would be annoying. But also, Juta is awesome, so it's not annoying. That's nice. Okay, if this is Rafin would be annoying. If this is like wedding announcement, we are super fine. I think. Yeah, we're going to ramp quite a bit with that. I should play it, right? Try to. Like, this is only pressures they have. This is obviously a counterspell. I didn't need to play into it, but I don't find it problematic to do so. Because if they had a second one, or even the Virtue, that starts to become a clock. Wow. I guess they know our hand, and it's it. Okay, we did keep a land heavy hand. We cannot deny that. We do have a lot of removal too. Okay. I will play it because it gives me a life, fills my graveyard, and takes one land out of my deck. So the thinning starts to become relevant at some point. They could afford to just activate the land and attack. Make a bigger clock. Oh, now I got punished for playing the thing. Because now I don't have a land to go like trigger and get value of the off of the Nissa. So this was not very well played because now I have to flood my mana and everything. Like, Magic Online wise, this was not very well played. I think playing the Nissa is fine. If they have a go for the throat, I don't care. I need a sweeper, that's what I need here. They are low on cards too. They could activate the Fairy Mastermind, but I think that would be very risky for them. Giving me cards in this situation, like they are winning. They just need to keep pressuring me. This is a 3-tone clock, it's not bad. The problem with activating the land, of course, is tapping out of blue mana. Okay. Aklathot? Virtue. That's a good clock. And I guess the last card is a Negate. I don't know what I did with my mana there. Hope this works. One down the house and Virtue. I mean, could be worse. 4 and 2, 6. We are dead, right? We are dead? Yeah, right? If they just activate the land, we die? Take the Nissa and say go? Maybe they don't see line. So City, like, I was crying and complaining about the game one, and now we are going to die. And I feel like an asshole. I really wanted to do my thing. Yep. Okay. 2-2, right? Probably be playing better. Sometimes some games truly feels like you don't have the tools. In other games it does feel like you are unstoppable. And it's probably the skill of the pilot to find the gap between those kind of games. So, you know. Coolness Raven. Cool name. Yeah, like this hand. I cannot keep this one. Maybe if I'm a master, I keep it and I draw a forest, and that's it. I will keep this because I don't want to mulligan very low with this deck. I think you are a resource intensive deck. Oh, Domain, that's the one we haven't seen yet. Awesome. I really like when in these leagues we get to see like every deck. We have seen Esper, Blue Black, Domain, we have seen Mono Red. So it's very good to get a nice sample, right? It is true that the version of I would say I was thinking where to take blue. I should have played the Maestros Theater and taken blue. I want double green for Aftermath Analyst. No, it's fine. I can play Island Fallaji next turn. You really want to go Aftermath Analyst on 6 mana in this matchup? They don't have much of a clock, so you know, have a lot of time. That was a good draw. So, yeah, like Kellan is sometimes insanely cool and good, but Other times it's just not so good. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Probably something very important that you should listen to. But I have lost the stream of conscious. Ah yeah, we have played versus many different fun decks. Ooh, Doppelgang. It's coming. It's coming. We have a very well stacked. There are going to be games where you don't draw enough fetch lands and you play an Aftermath Analyst and it hits 3 spells. And those games you will lose, I guess. But there are other games you cannot lose. Domain, I said Black Green is our best matchup. Maybe Domain is our best matchup, I don't know. Similar, probably. Even now, they can start to have a clock now. Right? Next turn. Still, it's like... Even if they play at Raxa next turn. Wow, we hit a lot of lands. Awesome. We're starting to be in the Virtue into Virtue range. I do feel all the time with Aftermath Analyst that Tishana Tidebinder will be very good versus us. Probably the best card people can play, right? Other than the Rest in Peace that doesn't exist in the format. They are tapped out? Not really, right? They have the white mana for the ley line. I assume they have a ley line. How they are tapping out and doing the things. Okay, so we're going to take like Mountain Island to Forest. Just, I guess at some point you start just really recognizing them. They're more different than I thought at the beginning. Now I can really easily look at them and go like, oh, I need this land and that land and whatever. So if I play the Virtue, they are going to very obviously do the other thing, do the ley line. I have 2 forests. Yeah, I can play Aftermath Analyst for the rest of the cards, the rest of the lands in my deck. Okay, now we have no more lands. Hold 16 in here. Next turn we just win. A domain. Not do anything, right? Now with them, they play like the guy that the Convoke deck plays, the haste guy. What's the name? You know the one, right? Modern Recruiter. So they can go like on 10 mana, make the 5/3/3s plus the Recruiter, and that's good. I don't think that's enough. Okay, I'm going to play an Explosion. I could not play the Explosion. Okay, let's not. Let's try to have fun. Maybe they tap out for an Atraxa. Please just tap out for an Atraxa. I beg you. I beg you, tap out for an Atraxa. Just do it for me. Nope. No such luck. So 7 mana. I could just win. I don't want to have fun. I just want to have fun. Okay, there's the Leyline Binding. Now we play the Doppelgang. How much mana is this? It's not all that much, no? 6, 11, 20. So this is x equals 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they have another one, right? They have another one, like 100%. But if I do this, you know, I don't love copying the creatures because they can sunfall. When they sunfall you just kind of die. So let's do like this better. Like if I make a million creatures here, but they sunfall me, I could die. So let's do it like this. And if they don't have another one, we make a million mana. Sounds usually you say a million mana to mean a lot, but we have seen last game that a million mana is not a lot. This is going to be 7 virtues. Let's get the calculator. Oh no, this is going to be more virtues. 8 virtues. So it's 3 to the... What is this? Power of 8? 6,500 mana per land. We will see. So I take this. I take this. I take this, most important of all. I take this. I take this. And I take this. Let's see what happens when we try to tap a land. This is going to be for science. Some screenshot, I guess. Yeah, let's get that screenshot and then try to tap. This opponent don't concede. I need footage. Once I was playing versus Canister, he literally said, hey, don't concede, I need footage. Wait, what happens? How is this only 161 mana? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why? I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? Oh my goodness, am I... No, 3 to 8. What? No, 3 to 8 is not this much. This is allowed, right? What's going on? Oh my god, is this... No. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3. It scales very quickly. 3, 3. No. We're already there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3. Yeah. Wow. Powers are skilled. I don't understand why it's only 161 mana. This is wrong. This is wrong. Is this capped? Can this not add any more mana than that? I'm furious right now. Don't worry. We're going to break Magic Online because our opponent seems to be willing. I don't know what's going on. Our opponent seems to be willing to let us do stuff. So I'm going to try to do this again. Let me get my Doppelgang back. Just the Doppelgang and this and this. Why not? Yeah. Whatever. Let's... For science. This is for me. I don't care about what you think. Want to copy this. 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 Is this all selected? Yeah. This is selected, right? Yeah. Oh my god. So hard. Copy this, this, this. Just a bunch of these. Go to like 40 or whatever. Let's break Magic Online. I don't know. Probably this has been done already. 40 is a good number to stop. The selecting stuff already? Oh. Okay, 40. So we're paying 122 mana for this? Easy. Let's see what happens, man. I copied the planes, and that's going to be awesome because we can ignore all the floating mana. I think our opponent is as curious as we are to what's going on here. Cannot click any faster than this. I think I can only pay in increments of 20 or something. Okay, wow, there it is. 40. Screenshot equity. So many screenshots. What now? What now? What's going on? Please, opponent. For science. Please, for science. I think it's resolving. I think the spell is resolving. I mean, resolving. As my opponent is not doing anything. Let me get the game log here, so you guys can read it. I cannot. My computer is going a bit slowly right now. It's like processing what's going on. The log says like creating. Okay, the log is saying like it's creating a creative copy 40 mountains, 40 forests, 40 virtues. Oh my god. We reset the game. I'm dying inside. Sorry, Magic Online has encountered an error. The system will attempt to replay to its last known stable state and retry the last action. If the replay is unsuccessful, a new game will be started. I have to make this into a sword, right? I have to extract this and make it into a sword. Okay, let's see what happens. I've never been as happy as I am right now. I truly tell you, this is Magic has brought me so much joy in my life. This is just yet another sample of all the joy Magic Online has brought me. Magic, not Magic Online. Okay, we're almost there. This is the first Doppelgang. When we decided that for science, we're going all out. We're going to make 40 copies of 8 thingies, right? So that's 48 times 8. That's 320 virtues. That's a lot. Oh, and that for it. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting there. We're watching the replay. This is so fun. Okay, that's on the stack. Will it? Okay, this is the last stable state, right? With that on the stack. I think the game is going to reset. I don't know what's going on. It's really funny. I wouldn't, like, we give Magic Online a lot of shit. I don't think it's reasonable to expect for it to handle these kind of things. This is starting to get like so complex, right? Like before we were going to make millions of mana, right? We're going to have 300 virtues here. Every land will make. Let's get the calculator out. How much is 3 to the power of 320? 3 to the power of 320. 4 to the... So this reads 4.7 or whatever plus 10 to the power of 152. Oh, the game has been reset. Awesome, we get to play more Magic. I want to end the video here. Is me playing this game going to bring anything new? I'm not going to top this. We already peaked. Opponent is saying something. Yeah. I picked that here. This is not for me. I don't care. I'm going to hit it. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. This was very fun. come here for more videos. Tomorrow I will have another one. It's not going to be as fun as this, I promise. I'm sorry. We've peaked. As a channel, as a Magic the Gathering based channel, we've peaked. This is enough. Okay? I will see you tomorrow for another video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.